Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? We're going to wait here for a minute for people to jump on. We're actually live. There we go. Welcome to day 69 of our hostile takeover. Oh, we have Icy on board this morning. Good morning, Icy. How you doing? Good morning, Rogan. What's up, bro? Wow, George. Good morning, George. Tell Nancy I said hi, please. Hey, so yeah, I've been kind of paying attention to what's going on with this this whole race thing we got going on, and the riots. Last thing we needed right now is this scenario, and you know, I watched several different videos and several different reports on this gentleman's death, and I still don't understand what he did wrong. I don't understand where the force came in, because I don't know. It's just baffling to me. Good morning, Susan. How you doing? Why some cops want to have that? It's a mental thing. It's got to be. I mean, don't we do mental? Don't they have to go through a psychiatrist before they become a cop and be cleared mentally? Aren't some of these things shouldn't be getting caught? Or are they getting washed through the cracks? What's going on? I mean, we have these issues. We haven't really had them bad, really, since Rodney King, but we've had these issues, and they've continued with these issues. And it's not just the LAPD. It's different, police departments all across this country are having these issues. Don't get me wrong, 99.9% of police officers are very good people. They do their job. They're very intimidating, but they do their job, and they do their job well. It's just that it's always that small minority that wants to be the bully. And intolerance is just unacceptable in this day and age. Just totally unacceptable. We all bleed red. We all bleed the same color. We all can get the coronavirus. We can all die from the coronavirus. We all can be, there's no reason why in this day and age we have the racism in certain scenarios that we still have. Granted, it's not going to go away, because, I'm 53 years old. In 1966, when I was born, there was still a lot of equality in this world. Even though that's 100 years after the Civil War, we are still trying to figure out how to get along. And it wasn't the black people, it wasn't their fault they were given their humanly rights, but yet everybody wanted to hold that against them. Not everybody. Majority of the Southern people wanted to hold that against them, but it wasn't their fault that they got released from slavery. It was inevitable, and the oppression that our country put on minorities is crazy. It's just absolutely absurd. And we all get along. We all live in this world. We're all contributors to this society, regardless of what skin color you are, what nationality you are, what if you're straight, gay, it doesn't matter. We're all contributors. We all have our different ways of doing things, and that's got to be accepted. If you can't accept somebody for who they are and what they do, then racism is such an old institution that needs to go away. Hey, good morning, Kevin. How's it going, buddy? That was a really nice Alfa Romero. I'm not a big Italian car fan, but I like Alfa Romeros. So that was a pretty car. I like the color too. I always have white cars. Yeah, it was horrible, Susan, to watch that video. It was just horrible. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Orange is the New Black, where that guard held down that black, I can't remember her name, Pusey, I think it was. And it was like identical, almost identical to that scenario that they played off. And I'm sure it happens more often than we expect, because that happened just with camera phones nowadays. You know, Rodney King, I'm a member of Rodney King. Some people on here probably don't remember the whole Rodney King scenario. But that was back early, you know, when videotape was really kind of, you know, people had to grab their cameras. It wasn't on their phones. So that videotape of Rodney King beating was crazy. And the cops being let off of that, it was crazy, because that started even more riots. And let's talk about riots. Okay, protesting is one thing, but destroying a business owner's personal property and looting has nothing to do. They do not correlate. Why do we riot? Why do people think they need to just go around smashing crap and taking big screen TVs and think it's okay because this guy died? This white officer killed this black guy. Okay, nothing to do with it too. That's just being a thug and a piece of shit. So I don't get that at all. And it's happened every time. Every time there's a riot, you get, you know, it's one thing to protest, but man, don't destroy some business owner's personal property. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. It never did, never has, and it probably never will. We all just need to learn how to get along and love each other. And especially these times, you know, you can't socially distance and wear a mask. I mean, they probably were wearing masks. You know, it's a good time to wear a mask if you're in a riot. But they probably weren't. But oh well, you know, I'm just getting on my high horse on that topic, because it seems like that's what everything's talking about today, is these riots and this horrible death. The gentleman did not need, that was so totally uncalled for. And yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better. Here we are, day 69 of the hostile takeover. Sinuses are crazy right now. My allergies are just through the roof. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of allergies right now. Looks like we're gonna get some rain tonight again. Also saw that we're looking at probably having some PSPs this summer. PSPS, sorry. Amidst all of this chaos that we're in the middle of. And well, I don't know. I mean, I got my generator, so I'm ready now. I advise everybody to at least get a small generator, enough to keep your refrigerator cold and charge your cell phones, and run the TV when you want to kind of update yourself. So that's kind of where I'm at with the whole PSP thing. We're not going to get away from it, you know. And as of about 3 weeks ago, the stat was that our wildfires have like gone up by 60%. We have 60% more wildfires already this year than we had last year. That's a ratio that is not looking good for us, folks. Not looking good at all. But what are you going to do? You're going to get your generator out. You're going to sit in the dark, like we did last year, a whole week of sitting in the dark and playing Uno and Skip-Bo and marbles and cards and scrolling on our phones, and oh god, I don't know. Anyways, hey guys, all right, I'm out. See you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully We don't have any topics like this to discuss ever again. I was considering not coming on to this topic, but it was something I needed to get off my chest. The days of Archie Bunker, being that bigot Archie Bunker, I got to be over with, because the bigotry is learned. Hatred is learned. It's not naturally in your DNA to hate somebody else. You have to be taught to hate somebody else. Keep that in mind. And thank God we're getting generations away from that bigotry that were our grandparents, most of our grandparents. I mean, I could tell you stories. And we're getting, the more generations we go, the better off we're going to be. So anyways, I'm out. There you go. Elbow bump. Live long and prosper. Stay home, stay healthy, stay safe. Wear your mask because you love your fellow human beings. I love you guys. I'll see you first thing in the morning. Bye.